Hello guys, it's Uzumaki What If, and welcome back to What If Naruto Eats the Fruit of the Shinju Part 2, so without any further ado, let's start. Naruto, as Sora, entered the temple. As he entered, one of the monks asked. "You little kid, where did you go?" "Enough, Hitsugaya," Chiriku shouted. "Sora, I'm worried about you. Do not leave the temple next time, okay?" Naruto just nodded. As he paced his way, he saw the monks looking at him. He remembered the glares that the villagers of Konoha used to send him their way. As everyone slept, he crept his way towards Chiriku's room and searched for any documents as to why the boy was treated this way. As he was reading the documents, he saw that Sora's father was Kazuma, who once fought a man named Asuma from Konoha. They are a member of the 12 Guardian Ninja and there were 2 kings in the Land of Fire. Naruto, upon knowing, decided to leave. He used Aminaminaka and quickly reappeared in Sora's location. He was then greeted by the sight of Sora yelling at him. Now, in his original form, Naruto didn't mind Sora's yells. He proceeded to touch the soil and a memory of that place came into his mind. "Sora, what was your father's name?" "Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Why are you asking?" "Answer me," Naruto snapped. Sora, afraid, decided to answer him. "Kazuma. I now know why they hate you. You have something inside you as to what they call the Kyubi's chakra. And it was sealed to you by your very own father in order for him to use you for whatever he wants." "What the hell are you talking about?" Sora said angrily. "Your father did that in order to use you. And to be honest, your father is still alive by now, contrary to the belief that he was dead." "How did you?" "Sora, I could see anyone's thoughts and feelings. This is my power, I could know the truth," Naruto said smirking. Why, Sora began to sob. "It's only simple, Sora. In this world we live in, people will use you for their own gains, not minding what you feel at the moment. Be it a family member or some stranger, they don't care. I do not know who my parents are but I have a feeling that the upper echelons of Konoha know of it. Well, to be honest, if my father was like that, I'd certainly never forgive him," he replied. I want to kill Kazuma," Sora said with hatred in his eyes. "Do not rush things out, my friend. I think we should gather people who experienced the same suffering as ours. What's your plan?" Naruto explained the plan perfectly and Sora seemed to feel really excited by it. "Now, what do you think?" Naruto finally asked. "Your plan is ambitious. I'd like to do that. I'm in." With that, Naruto and Sora flew into the skies, thus executing the first part of their plan. "Still no sign of Naruto?" the third asked. "No. I suspect that someone must be responsible for his disappearance," Umbu replied. "Danzo," Sandaime thought. He immediately rushed to Danzo and he was astonished as to why the third was there. "What have you done to Naruto? Why are you asking me?" "There's no one I could suspect but only you, Danzo. It is known that you recruit individuals for your own cause. Now tell me, where is he?" Hiruzen said with anger in his voice. "I have no idea where he is. Besides, it is your fault that you let that demon beat be lost under your watchful eye. It is better that's not here. At least, it's for the greater good of Konoha," Danzo replied. "Danzo. Hokage-sama, stop. Maybe he truly doesn't know." "Please don't start a fight, Hokage-sama," Umbu said with a hint of fear in his voice. "Danzo, if you have any involvement in the disappearance of Uzumaki Naruto, I'll not hesitate to have you executed," the third bluntly stated. Soon, he stormed out of the house to where Danzo was in. "Considering that the demon brat has disappeared, who has taken him?" Danzo secretly chuckled. Naruto and Sora were walking in the fog. We're now far in the land of fire. Where are we? Sora asked. If I'm not mistaken, this is Kiri. According to the memories of this place, a young child massacred his fellow academy students as it is common in their culture that to graduate, you need to kill somebody, Naruto bluntly replied. Sora didn't answer. As soon as Sora was walking, they heard sounds and they decided to investigate. They saw ninjas fighting against the Kiri. Kiri won and all of the bodies of the ninjas were left for dead. Sora then spotted a young boy. Curious, Sora runs towards the boy, with Naruto following behind. They stared at the boy and the boy finally spoke, "What are you looking at?" "We're looking for people to join our cause," Naruto replied. "What happened here?" Sora asked. "Those dead people are from my clan. They live in order to fight and they live by the thrill of it. They usually imprison me inside a cage and only release me when they feel the urge that I should kill someone quickly," he stated. "We saw your fight in the bushes. I'm sure your clan has taught you well," Naruto spoke. "Guess so. Kimimaro, tell me, are you capable of a more ruthless killing?" Hours passed, and Sora was uncomfortable at the very presence of the man. "So, what is it for me?" Kimimaro asked. "We don't need him. Everything was going fine." Naruto punched him. "Do not mistake your place. My father always said, if you want more people to join, you must impress them," Kimimaro stated. As they walked, Naruto looked towards the moon, thinking that someone could be living there. "Hey Naruto, you can't be serious. There could be no one living inside the moon," Sora exclaimed. "Sora is right, there is no one. It would be impossible to do so," Kimimaro added. Naruto smirked. "What if we go there?" "You can't be serious," Kimimaro stated. "Kimimaro, you don't know me yet." Naruto used his space-time dojutsu to get to the moon. As soon as they got there, Kimimaro thought, he was just a kid just like me, yet he could do these things. It's as if he was a god. They walked towards the barren landscape and in a distance, they saw a castle. The three sped and as soon they got there, they greeted the sight of a teenage-looking man. He was tall yet he was blind. "How did you get here?" he asked. "We were just curious because it is in our very nature," Naruto replied. "I cannot see you yet I know that you three are kids. Tell me, how did you get here?" he asked. "I brought them here," Naruto said. Naruto then unleashed his new form and his hair grew out again, reaching the ground. Kimimaro, upon seeing this, was overwhelmed by an overwhelming amount of chakra emanating from him. Tonari couldn't see it but he could feel it. "Oh, you're powerful. How did you get that power?" "Before I answer that, tell me, what's your name?" Naruto asked. "Otsutsuki Tonari. And you are?" "Uzumaki Naruto." They were welcomed into that place and Tonari proceeded to tell the history of the Otsutsuki. They were also told of the celestial decree of Himura to the three yet Naruto corrected him, stating that it wasn't Himura's intention. Naruto showed the memory of the place to Tonari by implanting it into his mind and Tonari soon came to realize that he was wrong all along. Naruto told him what his past was including the past of Sora and Kimimaro. He also explained what they were planning to do to Tonari. Upon hearing this, Tonari asked, "So, you want me to join your plan?" "That's basically yes. Given the circumstances, let me ask you something, aren't you lonely here?" Kimimaro asked. He didn't answer. The silence ensued for a moment then Naruto finally spoke. "We don't have families, nor parents or friends to take care of us. We suffered and we have endured a lot of hardships in our life. How about you, don't you feel the same way, too?" He then added, "You are blind because your eyes are removed since birth. Consider this as a gift from me, I will return your eyes in exchange be a brother to us. Do you agree? Not only it would benefit you but it would also benefit the four of us, as we would be families from now on." "Humph, fine then. I also hate this place. I've been here for so long and I've decided to come along with you. As you are an interesting fellow. Now return my sight, Tonari said. Naruto returned his sight and he had awakened the Tensigen in both of his eyes. As they left the moon, Naruto was so happy that at long last, there would be someone that he would call a family. Days turned to weeks and days turned to months. Naruto hasn't returned and a lot of academy students wondered where he was. The Umbu has given up searching for the demon brat, yet Hiruzen had hopes that Naruto is still alive. Iruka also blamed himself for scolding Naruto that day and he thinks he was the very reason why Naruto hasn't returned up until now. The villagers and some ninjas rejoiced that the demon brat is now gone, free from the nightmare that tormented them 6 years ago. While others became worried, especially the clan heads, that if Naruto were to fall on some ninjas who would exploit his powers, particularly rival countries, would eventually make way to conquer the world. Meanwhile in the academy, while Iruka was giving a lecture, a random academy student asked, "Where is Naruto?" He didn't answer. Instead, he changed the subject and said, "You should not ask about those things in class. You should focus more on your studies and be a great ninja rather than worry about someone else," Iruka replied. The student just nodded silently and continued to listen to Iruka's lectures. "Naruto, what have I done? I should just have given you a chance to explain," he thought. Meanwhile, piles of reports concerning missing civilians not only from Konoha but from random villages continued to spread panic. Civilians would eventually disappear without a trace. As while they were walking, Naruto would just chuckle about the news. "So, what do we know?" Kimimaro broke the silence. "Sora wanted his revenge, let's give him that," Tonari replied. "Kazuma and his faction would be somewhere here in the land of fire. Sora, since Tonari has trained you in some of the techniques he knows, I suggest that you should not work alone. I hate slow things. I want to finish anything quickly, and with that, even though the 4 of us are strong, we must use minimal chakra and finish those foolish humans quickly. After all, teamwork makes anything fast, doesn't it?" Naruto smirked. "Humph, I agree with you, but I must be the one to finish him," Sora said. "Well then, this is the plan." Naruto began to explain the plan on how they would assault Kazuma and his faction. As he finished explaining the plan, he said, "Remember the plan, exactly as discussed. Not a foot out of place. Kazuma but now Furtado is walking the forests together with his gang." As they were walking, Fuka broke the silence. "Master Furtado, there are a lot of reports concerning civilians going missing. Who do you think is the one behind this? It's none of our concern. Our concern is Sora. Once he grows up, I would let him destroy Konoha so that the fire daimyo shall be the ruler and not the Hokage," he laughed. As they were walking, they saw a child in the distance crying surrounded by dead bodies. As they approached the child, Fuin asked the child, "Kid, what happened here?" The kid looked back at her but the kid seemed scared, covering his eyes. "Do not be afraid. We're not here to harm you," Furtado said calmly. While they continued to ask the kid some questions, they were watched intently by Sora, unknowingly being under his illusions. Once he prepared to attack, Furtado sensed there was someone hidden, and when they looked back at the kid disappeared together with the corpses. All of a sudden, Sora attacked. "Wind release, wind bullets," the 4 separated and Furito said, "Earth release, dome of stone." He put both of his hands on the ground and then a rock appeared protecting him. Fuin, using earth release, hiding in rock technique, attempted to attack, but she was thwarted by bone projectiles by Kimimaro, deliberately killing her when some of the stones pierced her heart, giving her no choice but to attack. "How dare you!" Fuka screamed. Earth release, rock pillar spears, the attack reached Sora and he fell down to the ground. When Fudo attempted to attack Kimimaro, lava erupted above the ground to where Fudo was standing, burning him alive. Fuka however was pinned to the ground by Tonari by using his truth-seeking balls which he shaped into rods. Two were dead and Fuka was barely alive, couldn't even move a muscle. She was therefore forced to watch the entire scenario. Kazuma, recognizing Sora, asked, "Who are you?" pretending that he did not know his own son. As Sora stood up, he answered. "Well, father, I do not fall prey easily to your lies." With that, he channeled chakra into the air and all of a sudden, without weaving any hand seals, the wind blew the corpses of Fuan and Fudo, and the trees also blew. After the wind dissipated, he levitated going towards the sky, where the sky above him darkened, revealing lots of lightning. "Sora, how did you get this strong?" Furtado asked. He was also shocked that Sora knew that he was still alive and even that he was still a child, his chakra was Jonin level. That's all for What If Naruto Eats the Fruit of the Shinju Part 2. If you like this series, don't forget to like and subscribe and press the notification bell. It helps me upload more What If videos.